is arguably the best college in the United States. It's where all the smart humans flock to earn a degree. But their football team isn't as profound. They're not in the FBS anymore, but there is some history here, winning a few national titles back when players were dressed like zebras and the fastest kid ran a 6'5" 40-yard dash. Today they're being moved up to the Division I FBS level as an independent school, and this job is viewed as the toughest in the sport with the high academic standards needed to get into such a prestigious university. There was only one man desperate enough to take the job, and that was Coach Smart Person, who's going to face recruiting difficulties the entire video. We can't recruit any kids who don't care deeply about academics and have an IGPA, which automatically restricts us to 15% of 3- and 4-star prospects. We also can't recruit any 4-stars till we reach our winning season, and we're never going to have the opportunity to recruit any 5-stars at Harvard. Even with all these challenges, Coach Smart Person is still confident, or maybe he's just not as smart as his name suggests, that he can win Harvard a national title and get them to the top of the college football world. We got some really smart humans on the team. Unfortunately, they're all very sucky at football. Our best players are 60 overall. Hard to imagine we win any games year one. Yeah, 0-11, not a surprise to see whatsoever. Every team we came across just gave us the weenie left and right. Haven't scored double digits yet. Thankfully, Coach Smart has done a good job at his first recruiting cycle so far, landed some guys that will be instant contributors. Hoping to get our first win, playing our rival Stanford in the battle of the smart people. Down early on, but there's hope in the air. We're knocking on the door in the red zone. We drop back and throw to the right side of the end zone. We catch it for a touchdown. Fantabulous start for the Crimson. Still got signs of life. We drop back, step up in the pocket, and Chuck E. Cheese, man. Yuck. Not a fan of that. Getting out of hand here. Reached our 10-point milestone, so that's happiness. Need a conversion desperately. We roll to the right throw and quacker. So much for that. Got squashed by a rival. Coach Smart is gonna remember these whoopings when this program is booming. Winless season. Not really shocking to anyone, especially all the smart people on campus. Bright years are coming to Harvard, though. Saying sayonara to some future presidents, maybe a Barack Obama or a Matt Damon here. They certainly didn't excel at football. Just an onslaught of transfers coming into the program. All these kids know what they signed up for in the classroom. Coach Smart is most excited about Amin Vanova from Penn State. Can't wait to get him on campus. Decent class for year one, especially with the limited talent pool to choose from. Jeremy Bamus and Chris Wormsley are both guys we're super happy to land. Yikes, man. Almost the worst class in the country. Not a class to be proud of by any means. It's gonna be hard to get much worse than that. Yuck. Thank the heavens for the influx of transfers. Definitely a way better team than the one last year. That team was awful like mustard. Ah, that's happiness. Good job, gang. Won our first game against FCS West. Off to a 1-3 start. Got butchered in every other game, though. Now we got an opportunity at home playing the birdies that wear shoes, and we got some kids coming for the game. Can't get too embarrassed here. Doing some good things in the first offensive drive. We're in the red zone. We drop back, stay patient, throw the Quincy Evans. He has a lane to the end zone for a touchdown. Hanging around this game. Love our resilience. We throw to the seam. Sexy throw. That's a touchdown right before half to get the lead. This game has got excellent. Just need our kicker to clutch up here and pull off the upset. We kick it up. That's not good. Oh, wait. No, it sneaks through the upright. Let's go, baby. As we won by 2 over the Jayhawks, the players are celebrating the win with joy. Gonna be going to Dave & Buster's tonight. Dewan Mathis might be a busy boy tonight as well. He wins player of the game. Feel like I'm at the Cheesecake Factory. My eyes are in heaven. So many commits to the team. No one too elite, but definitely some program guys for the future. Glad they already committed. Yeesh. 2-10. Not a pretty sight to see. We just got the electric chair week in, week out. Feel bad for the players, but they're geniuses. They'll be okay. Looks like the kid with the cool name is leaving us. Best of luck to you. Some other kids leaving us as well. Hopefully we have a future built out of science guy here. Someone has to keep the youth educated. Just one transfer for this year. Probably will be our starting quarterback. Cool name, Utopo. Sounds like a plan. I like that. Definitely some strides in the recruiting department. Coach made sure to have some sororities in full effect this season. Jalen Lamar and Alama Martin are both lands we're super happy with. But some 4-star walked on. We'll have to cut that cougar. Even with that, though, this class was a tad bit better this season compared to last. Hard to disappoint others when they have low expectations of you. Tanner knows that firsthand. This roster is definitely improving year by year. Young Vince is going to be the man at quarterback at 69 overall. Nice. There we go. Success. Already matched our win total from last season. Started 2-0 actually. Then we came back down to reality and lost 5 in a row. Games are getting closer though. Love to see it. Got some good early momentum on the recruiting trail. Definitely a welcome sight to see before a home game against Colorado State. Trying to get back in the win column. Well, that's looking bleak. Down 23 in the 4th quarter. Need nothing short of a miracle here. We throw over the middle to Reese Clark and it'll be an easy touchdown for the big boy. Alrighty, kick it at the kid who looks like a lost puppy. Well, so much for that strategy. We still suck. 3-9, baby steps. We'll take another increase in the win total. Lost 3 of our last 4 games at the end of the season, getting crushed by our rival Brainiacs. Amin is coming back, thankfully. Coach Smart called his brother, who's a professional blackmailer, also convinced Steve Diablo to stay in Cambridge. Just a long list of kids Tanner's jealous of. I got blessed with 67 IQ. All these kids probably double or triple mine. Feels bad, man. Life isn't fair. 2 more transfers this season. Kids are flocking for their Harvard degree from the portal. 17 lands this cycle, an uptick in numbers. Needed some more depth. These kids are all student before athletes. That's how we like them. Ricky Taylor was a godsend at running back, and Kyle Sims will be blocking for him for years to come. 108th in America, but number 1 in academics. Who's the real winner here? Year 4 is upon us, and this roster is giving Tanner hope. Think we can be competitive this year and not sit in the fetal position every week. The man named after a planet is back at quarterback again for us. Can't wait for him to continue his improvement. Week 1, taking on Akron on the road. Hoping to pick up an early season dub. Young Vince patrolling the offense with poise, a beautiful sight to see. He throws deep across the middle to defeat for a touchdown and get the early lead. Finally giving another team the corn dog, love to see it again. We hand it off to Ricky, and he's too fast. He gets the edge and scores us another touchdown. Young Vince was a man with a plan. He played phenomenal in the 37-3 win over Akron. For your outlook from the experts, clearly an upward trajectory for the Crimson. It's going to take some patience, though, with all the restrictions at this prestigious university. Holy Lindsay Lohan, didn't expect to see that. 7-3, we had a really sucky schedule, but who cares? We've already guaranteed ourselves a bowl game. Looks like recruits are taking notice that we're just not a bunch of witty men. We can play some football, too. For week 12, we head back home to play New Mexico. We've got some very important recruits coming to Cambridge. Got to show them we're a versatile school. Turning down the field near the red zone, Vince got hurt. Our backup drifts to his right and launches to an open receiver. That's Peyton Edenfield for a touchdown. Defense has been steady this game, loving it so far. We sprint out to the right side, get out of the pocket. EJ uses his speed. Dalton dives into the end zone for a touchdown. Great win over the Wolfies. The defense must have had his stickers as the team celebrates in happiness. Still inferior to our study buddies. Another loss to the Christmas trees. Finished 8-4. Definitely a big jump up for us, though. Yes! Love cheese. It's so yummy. Intense game here. Need a touchdown in overtime. Vince rolls out of the pocket to his right. Hits to me on the sideline. Nice tiptoe for a touchdown. Duh, we're going for two. Taylor doesn't sit when he pees. We throw to the right. It's Lee. The 2-point conversion is good. The team is happy under the raining confetti. Don't think the Cheese Up Bowl warrants confetti, but let the kids enjoy it. They have an essay due tonight. Diablo's leaving us. Best of luck. Amina's gonna get drafted in the first round. Make Harvard proud. Lots of graduates. These kids all have super bright futures. They'll make Coach Smart proud. Another class with a ton of depth. Next cycle we can go after 4 stars. Coach can't wait for that. Brandon Bailey was a great pickup on defense, and Nick Burnett is gonna be our quarterback for the future. Super stoked for him. Almost a top 50 class. Most of you to the 23 3-stars, but we'll gladly take them all. Roster is slowly but surely filling out in year 5. Still a way to go. I'd say we're a C-list celebrity at this moment, but Brad Pitt was on the C-list, and look at him now. Got 3 studs on defense with Jeremy at safety, Kellen at linebacker, and Alama Martin at defensive tackle. Solid start of the year, nothing spectacular, but we'll take a 2-1 start. Barely lost to Notre Dame, and we spanked FCS Midwest and the Pretty Dragons in back-to-back games. Gotta keep the choo-choo train rolling. Playing Appalachian State at home, let's get this dub. Gosh, man, we're getting shafted so far. Haven't even scored yet. Not a good situation to be in. Vince knows we've been sucking. He hits Reese on the right side for a touchdown. Yeah, we're chocked. We keep the read option, score a touchdown, but what's the use? We got humiliated in front of our 12 fans. 7-4, looks like Coach Smart has secured the Crimson another bowl berth. Can't complain. Won some close games, lost some close games, but there's nothing more we want than to finally beat our rival. They've been killing us every year. It's our time to shine. Yeah, this is not going to plan. Gonna need 7 before half. Vince throws to Reese on the corner route. He runs in to get us somewhat closer. Still on multiple possessions. Need 7 ASAP as possible here. We sit, wait, and throw over the middle. Well, nuts. That's not good. So much for that. Players are upset, wishing it was a battle of SAT scores. I feel like we'd edge them out in that one. Union Home Gasparilla? Sounds like a dinosaur. Playing Minnesota, let's try to end the season on a high note. That's anticlimactic. We got killed. Good luck to all these young studs, future lawyers, doctors. Hopefully one of you lads could cure cancer for humanity. We're finally able to go after some 4-stars. Sadly we didn't land any though. Got some high standards over here in Cambridge, but 3-star dudes like Celeste Davis and Felipe Ratosa were both huge lands for us. Yeah, no 4-stars. Maybe we can land some next cycle, but still a solid class for the witty men. Another solid roster this season. I feel like we're going to be firmly in bowl contention every season. Just got to take the next step. But if we could land guys like Ricky Taylor, that should be no problem. He's our best kiddo as a junior. Also got Jeremy Bamise on the back end at safety. He's a stud. And finally, it'll be Vincent's last season started for us. He was a young pup, and he's grown up to be a big puppy dog here. 1-1 started the season, beat FCS Southeast, but then lost to UTEP, which is sadness. For week 3, we welcome a top 15 Nittany Lions team to Cambridge, and we have some high 4-stars coming to campus. This is foreign for us. We got to show out. Well, got a little deficit early on. Nothing we can't overcome. We hand it off to Malik Payne, and he barrels his way in there for a touchdown. Even larger deficit now. We got to weather the storm, gang. We run out of the left side with Vince, and he lofts it deep down the field. We got a chance here. Payne catches it. Holy Iggy Azalea. That was sexiness. Our defense just being ran through. Sad to see. Vincent drops back and throws deep down the middle to Blake Adele. Wide open touchdown. Still gonna lose though, man. Just depressing, man. 7-5 finish this year. Still got a bowl berth. Haven't quite made that jump yet. We went on a 5-game winning streak, then decided to throw in a towel and lose our last 2 games, so that's wonderful. Back in the Dinosaur Bowl, playing the Scary Wolves. Got a 4-point lead. Defense is doing its job. Vincent throws to the right side. It's Lee Johnson. He's fast enough. The big bull get into the end zone. Yes, love seeing this. Giving them the rubber ducky. Vincent throws to the right again. It's Lee. As we put the exclamation mark on this bad boy. Fans are celebrating. Probably gonna have a spelling bee party. Maybe a chess tournament for the fans. We squashed the Red Wolfies by 32. Jared Banks is heading back home. He misses grandma's apple pie. Just make sure Tanner gets a slice, please. Dominic is getting drafted. Good for you, young stud. Not too many kids leaving. Still plenty of possibilities here. Someone find Amelia Earhart. Find who the Zodiac Killer was. Solve the Bermuda Triangle. Just make society better, man. Easily our best recruiting class so far this video. Coach Smart can't contain his excitement. He's already 40 glazed Tibbets and going to town on them. Warren Hawaii's last name. Can't even try to pronounce that. I'll embarrass myself. DeMarco Williams at corner and Mark and Callaway at running back. Top 50 class, 4 4-stars. Found a bunch of gems. times, this is the type of class that can get us over the top. Best roster we've had here yet, hands down. Not only are these kids very smart human beings, they're also very good at football. Nick Bennett is a young hyena waiting to munch. 86 overall as a sophomore, super high potential for this kiddo. And it's Ricky's senior season. He's easily the best kid we've had here yet. He's such a special talent. And thankfully for Slick Rick, we have a really good offensive line across the board, so certainly an awesome offense that should score plenty of points. Undefeated at 3-0, love seeing that. Beat Bowling Green, TCU, and Hawaii. Offense has been awesomeness so far, so that's great to see. Now we're trying to stay undefeated, welcoming the Army Service Academy, and we have an even more impressive visitor slate coming for this game. No pressure, gang. Just a 3-point lead before half, trying to extend this. Nicky throws over the middle to Cameron, who has a clear path to the end zone for a touchdown. The players understood the assignment. There we go. Desperately need a win here to impress the youngins. Nick steps back and throws over the middle. Jack Gentry's a big boy, but fast enough to get in the end zone and put this baby away. Great game from Nicky. He played great. Tons of passing yards and touchdowns in the 44-32 win over Army. This is Tate McCray to Tanner's ears. Love it. 9-1, finally a top 25 ranking, sitting at 18th. Kept it rolling. Then we lost to Syracuse, which is disappointing, but we did beat another school with smart kids in Notre Dame, so that's great. Yes, this is ASMR. Look at all the 70 overall kids coming to Harvard to make this program the pinnacle of college football. Gotta come back from Happy Town, playing our rivals. We haven't beaten them this entire video. Time to lose our virginity, boys. This is good. This is good. I like this. 7-point lead. We have ball before half of their territory. Nick drops back, sees a wide open receiver. That's an easy delivery for a touchdown to the open receiver. Finally returning all the spankies we've been getting throughout the years. Glad we finally overcome our fears. Rich Tanner could say the same. We faked the give and Nick is running. He's a determined butterfly. Makes a slick move and yeah, he's into the end zone for another touchdown. Some sad puppies on the opposing sidelines. We know firsthand how it feels. You won't see any remorse from us. The players jump with joy off the field as we spank our smart confidants 38-14. Well, that's underwhelming. Playing a 6-6 Navy team. Thankfully, our team is scared of the ocean. There should be no problemo. Well, Tanner spoke too soon. We're getting demolished right now, but Nick is determined. He stays patient, throws, and yikes. Yep, we're getting waxed. Nick is a sad boy. Gonna need some Ed Sheeran to cope as we try to come back, but just way too much to ask to try and come back from that. Ricky and Justin are off to the NFL. They'll make the league smarter. Thank you, men. If 20 years from now, Coach hears one of you's in the clink, he will be very sadness. Don't expect him to get too involved, though. Don't want to keep fear instant. Coach will be cautious. Another really good recruiting class to be proud of. No 81 overall Ricky Taylor, but Kyle and Morrow Shelton were both good gets. Top 25 class. There we go, gang. 5 4-stars. Gonna be really difficult to get a top 10 class here, but Coach Smart isn't giving up on the dream. A roster full of a bunch of Goodwill Hunting. Such a great movie. The team is mandated to watch as soon as they're on the roster. Nicky is in his second year starting a quarterback. He makes his family proud. In another year, another great offensive line to be proud of to protect Nicholas. Top 10 ranking at a 3-0 start. Quite the sight here. Haven't played any team worth of polls, but we've won handily nonetheless. Now for week 5, we welcome the Knights to town, hoping to pick up a ranked win. And per usual, Coach made sure to bring some smart kids to campus. If anything, this video is giving me hope for society. Every class has so many smart kids. We're around field goal range. Nick looks and finds a wide open man. That's our tight end, Jack Gentry. Gosh, he runs like his feet are tied together. Not a pretty sight to see, but he barely gets it in the end zone. Little 8-point lead. Nick wants to extend it. We throw to Jack on the right side for a touchdown to do just that and grant Nick's wish. Ah, yes. Love how the team is playing. This is beautiful. We hand it off to Malik, and he brings the pain to get in the end zone and push this out of reach. Nicky played fantastic. Tons of passing yards. Big numbers there. Great ranked win over UCF. Super proud of our posse. Well, I want to be sad, but a 9-3 season, top 15 ranking at Harvard. I'll take it. That solves the mystery. The team must have had midterms those 3 straight weeks. Every other game we won. Playing another 6-6 team. Let's not embarrass ourselves like last year, please. Offense slept in to start this game. Hoping to wake up here. Nick steps up and throws to Blake over the middle, and he's in for a touchdown. Defense has been great, though. Good to see that. Nick steps up and rifles it over the middle. Beautiful throw for a touchdown before half. Needed vengeance after that bowl game last season. This is much more like it. We give it to the pain train. He somehow warps it his way in for a touchdown. Coach gets lifted up. The bench players worked out the angling and physics for the optimal celebrations. We pound the Cougars by 35. Just realized that sounded, forget about that. Ah, man, no draft picks, but a multitude of kids that have a Harvard education. That is more valuable than any OnlyFans account. Good luck, chops. Man, recruiting is tough here. Very small pool of kids to choose from. The past few cycles, probably the best we could do here. Coach is giving it his all. Solomon Couch and Finley Greener, both studs, we're happy about landing, though. 31st in America, only 2 4-stars. We'd like to see that buffed. I'm sure one of our kids can hack the rankings out a couple 4-stars for Coach's morale. Definitely one of our best rosters. Just a matter of putting their IQs together and going undefeated in the regular season. Nick is a senior at quarterback. He's a desperate boy. He wants a chance at the playoff. Nicholas Halleck is a dog at center. Celesti's an All-American at tackle, and Brandon Bailey is the guy in defense. This team has some very good pieces. Beethoven time, baby. Moonlight Sonata to my ears. 9-0 start, number 2 in the nation. Not really an impressive schedule, but we did go on the road and rock Iowa, who's ranked, so that gives us some street cred. More Beethoven already landed multiple studs on defense. This class has a chance to be the best one yet. Road game for the Crimson, playing Southern Miss. Let's flex our Ivy League muscles, boys. We did just that. 1 by 25. The team is happy, jumping around. They're probably gonna go try and find a party somewhere. Sure, they won't be on campus, though. This is exactly what we were hoping for. 12-0 to finish the season. The team finished on a tear, speaking everyone left and right. Man, tough crowd here. Playing the Longhorns in the first round. Gotta bring our A game, lads. Well, they scored first. We're knocking on the door, though. Nick sits back and throws it to Marco on the save for a touchdown. Hanging around so far, super happy. Nick hands it off to Mark and Callaway. He cuts inside and fights in for a touchdown. Down 17 now, not a fan. Gotta cut into that here. We roll out to the right, sit, and throw to Jack Gentry. Beautiful catch for a touchdown. Hope's looking dim in need of a stop here. They keep the give and have a wide open lane. That's not good. Yeah, that'll be a first down, man. Shoot. Hey, Siri, play Tanner some Olivia Rodrigo. Same as leaving us, but we convinced Felipe to come back, and we're saying a see you soon to Brandon Bailey and Nick Bennett. Don't be sad it's over. Be happy it happened, my friends. You all got us to the playoff. Without question, our best recruiting class yet. Super happy with the kids we were bringing to Cambridge. Dalton DeBeer is a dude at linebacker. Also picked up Chris Yates at offensive tackle. Big boy. Close but no cigar. Top 15 class. Landed 7 4-stars. Coach Smart working his inner Saul Goodman on the recruiting trail. Team has certainly improved a little bit. Love the outlook of the roster, especially the offense. Adrian! It's going to be our quarterback. He should be more than capable. Woo! Great cornerback room. 389 plus overall kids. They're a really good position group for us on the defensive side. Undefeated start of the season. Love how the squad is playing. Haven't beaten anyone too great, but we've dominated every team so far. Kids are taking notice. Landed our best kid of the video yet. Tyleek White, big time dog there. Now we're taking on the Pretty Owls at home, trying to continue our wrath. Adrian commanded the huddle. Offense is looking to score. He rolls out of the pocket and he corks it to Jack Gentry in the end zone for a touchdown. Crimson are playing well. Good to see. Adrian throws over middle to Jalen Hickman. He swerves inside using a spear. Clear path into the end zone. That was awesome. Up 20. Team is playing great. Adrian drops back and throws the curl on the right side. A Marco touchdown. Crimson. The team is happy. Hyping up Adrian. He needs the love. He can be self-conscious. More glory for him when player of the game as we beat the Owls by 34. Finished undefeated in the regular season again, but some great student athletes here. We beat everyone, obviously. Had a close game against Notre Dame, but it was smooth sailing otherwise. Playoff time, baby. Got a chance for revenge like Django Unchained. Let's make it happen. Row. Down 14 in the late second quarter. Adrian dumps down the meat to a running back in the Texas route. He uses his speed and gets to the left edge and he keeps running. That kiddo's gonna get in the end zone for us. In desperate need of 7 here, down 10. Got us, Adrian. He steps back, throws it in the middle to Jack Gentry, runs into the end zone. Not much time left. Defense got us a stop. Just need a touchdown here, lads. Adrian drops back and throws it to the left to Marco. Touchdown, Crimson. Last play of the game. Don't choke here, guys. They laugh in the air as far as they can. It stays in the air forever, but we pick it off. It's game over, baby cakes. Adrian played phenomenal for the team. He understood the assignment, and Coach Smart hoisted up the golden trophy. That's pretty. Another upset. Gators took down Penn State. Let's get this natty. Tied up, trying to change that here. We have to mark it, and he runs through like a motivated man for a touchdown. Defense is playing a ton better this game. Adrian runs out of trouble, makes a beautiful throw and runs Sean Rodriguez for a touchdown. Defense showing out in the natty. Beautiful to see. Let's put this game out of reach, gang. Adrian feeling like big man on campus. He throws it open receiver for a touchdown. Game over. Great win over the Gators by 19. So much happiness in Massachusetts. And Coach Smart finally getting a national title after 10 seasons. It was a long climb to the top, but we made it, sunshine, with the geniuses. What if the best college players played for the hometown team? If you want to find out, click the video on the screen. I'm sure you'll love it.